Hey, yo guys, I'm back with another video. Let's review the trade that made me $5,000 yesterday on gold. Let's get right to it. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna go ahead and remove the webcam, and then so that you focus on the charts. Alright, so let's go. First of all, let's open our dashboard here on FTMO. You can see this is not AI, guys. This is the a real thing. So I'm going to go ahead and go to accounts overview again, just to prove to you. And then this is the challenge account that we are trading. Still the same logins, and let's go to account metrics. So we were here, the last review I think we were somewhere here, and this is now the second review. You're up a little bit. The win rate has now gone up, by a few percent, just a small percentage, sorry. And then this is the calendar for January. This is how it looks like. Actually, yesterday I fumbled a 20k trade, 24k trade. But obviously I have to trade my model. This is the range. The range was giving me $5,000 profit with the risk that, 1% risk. And yeah, this is it. So, yeah, now let's go and review the trade on gold, and things are looking good. We're now up 7k for a month. Let's see if we can have a 20k month. Okay, that's the goal. So slow and steady, my boy. Slow and steady wins the race. All right, so let's go to the charts, and so I can give you the analysis. And also guys, I do document my trades on my Instagram. This is the handle, and then you can just go to this highlights 2026. This is where everything goes down. Okay, I do make it a point that I emphasize. Okay, that's taking forever, and I'm trading my $1 million model, and that's the only thing I trade. Yesterday I didn't even take the trade that was a continuation to the upside on gold. I just left it, and I'm gonna go over all of that, and these are the trades. And you can see even yesterday's trade was documented here. It's all in these highlights here. I think somewhere around here. This should be yesterday's. Yes, this is like the recording on my MT5. So please do check it out, and also follow my Instagram, guys. I do make updates. So this was my initial TP was somewhere here, but obviously, yeah, this is where we are now. All right, so let's go back to, and this is me in like I don't know, a few years back, 2016 actually. So I was just kind of doing the 2016 challenge, and this is how we ended up making that 7 grand. Obviously you're gonna catch everything on the highlights. All right, so this is the chart. This was gold yesterday. Get out of the way. Okay, I like today's trade. Okay, I think today's gonna be exciting as well. So guys, going into yesterday's trading, right? So this is yesterday's daily candle. When I got the trade, we were below the opening price, so I was at a discount. So moving from somewhere here going all the way up, I didn't wait for the previous daily high. I got something around these areas where I was targeting liquidity from the 5 minutes, 1 minute. And obviously look at how the Tuesday, let me remove this so you can see. This is Tuesday's Wednesday's candle. It closed very much bullish above Tuesday's candle. So I was using that previous day's high, which was Wednesday's high on on Thursday yesterday. I was using Wednesday's high as my best case 10 minutes. I also had nice relatively equal highs up there. Now let's go down to the 1 minute. Obviously I was bullish, so I'm just giving you my bias. I was bullish. Now on 4 hour, we had this nice dip here, and this, so if you look at this is a consolidation, and then after this consolidation here we see a nice gap up, and then we don't have any gaps here besides this gap. Now this is very important. This gap is very important because it comes just right after the consolidation, so you're most likely having a breakaway gap. And if on 1 hour you're seeing this, or maybe on 4 hour you're seeing this retracement, and this is balanced here. The weeks they are overlapping, this week and that week they are overlapping, this week and that week they are overlapping, and then you have this nice push. This is just a retracement to fill this imbalance and continue to rally, especially if you have relatively equal highs like this. So I was bullish because of these main reasons. Now if you also check on 1 hour, the same retracement on 1 hour here, this is the consolidation break away, and then here on 1 hour we have a down close candle here, and then we have this move to the upside. Only those candles we have relatively equal highs, and then here at discount we had this guy, right? So this is the fair value gap. I was aiming to start looking for longs at even since yesterday, but I was not trading on this day. Okay, since the day before, this was Tuesday's price action. Oh, actually it was Wednesday's price action, because yesterday was Thursday, guys. I'm not used to recording reviews on the I'm used to recording reviews right after the trade. So now I'm gonna be messing the yesterday and those things a lot. Just bear with me, please. So obviously after having filled the discount of this range, because this is the range I was looking at, if you are bearish we have to break here, close bearish, and you are not breaking, and I was studying how the candles here were respecting this imbalance, and obviously they went as far as hitting this bullish order block right here. Okay, now how do you identify the range? You have a swing low. A swing low is a low with a higher low on the left and a higher low on the right, and this is the swing low. And then here we have a swing high, lower high on the left, lower high on the right, and this now gives you the range. This is the dealing range. Okay? Price is dealing inside this range. So at discount, this is the lowest PDR rate that you have here, and you're looking at this, we don't have a fair value gap here, so we are kind of not displacing to the downside, which is just a retracement. And then after that you finally do have a CB here, but we just go down to take out the rejection blocks here, respect the levels, the quadrants of this SCE, and then we start pushing above this CB, now creating a bullish market structure shift above this high, and we are closing above this candle opening price right there. Okay, so I was looking at that, and then we had already traded inside this imbalance. Now we have a BPR here, sell side, single pass down, single pass up. This is a strong area. So let me just extend this, because this is what I was looking at as my okay, let's do this. This is the PPR I was focused on, and the PPR is on 1 hour. So on 15 minutes we had already left relatively equal highs here. Let me remove this now, and after this bullish market structure shift, I was already bullish now, these are the most important time frames, because when I'm trading a day trade, I don't swing, I don't do all those things. So we have the best case terminus here, previous day's high, relatively equal highs, and we have the nice bullish market structure shift displacement, even breaking above this high, excuse me, and then we had another consolidation here. So we opened at now let's go down to the 1 minute chart. 8:30 we opened, and then we manipulated lower during pre-market. That was during pre-market, and then we also had left relatively equal highs here. So these are the 15 minutes relatively equal highs of that consolidation I was talking about. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just put this here, because these are the most important relatively equal highs here, because these ones were formed during the pre-market. Now this is where my $1 million model comes in, because I just do the 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and 30 minutes, 60 minutes, 90 minutes look back. Then I just scan for smooth edges. These were smooth edges, and then we opened here at 8:30. This is the 8:30 opening price, and then we opened here. We didn't attack these relatively equal highs. We went straight to taking out this high, this low zero. these lows, sorry, relatively equal lows were cleared right here. Also, we took out that 15 minutes swing low inside that BPR, which was a London low, and then after price disrespected this top fair value gap here. I was actually watching this CB right here. So when we retraced and went above that, on retracement I went long inside the fair value gap here, this inversion here. This is a premium. This is a premium. If you watch this swing high, this swing low, this is above equilibrium. This is a premium array. So if we are bullish, we violate premium arrays and we respect discount arrays, and this fair value gap here was a discount. And I said to the stream, ideally I would want to take it higher from this fair value gap here, because we've now already cleared the pre-market range sell side liquidity here, and we've already disrespected the premium array here, meaning price is ready to push higher. And then that's exactly what happened. We on the stream, they went long here. I got in somewhere inside this inversion here. Stop loss was just below this swing low here, somewhere here, yeah, below this order block. The order block low was my stop loss, and then I only held up until these relatively equal highs, even though I had this best case terminus, which was the previous day's high and the relatively equal highs here. So my trade was just from here, just here to here, just above this is these relatively equal highs here. They're just slightly above the ones here, yeah. So it was just slightly above here. That was my TP, and my stop loss was just below the order block lows here. So I got a nice 3R here. I don't even think actually it wasn't a 3R. The fill here wasn't as good, so it was just a little bit above this. So 2 point something, not exactly the 3R, because I was gonna make 6,000 if I risked 2,000 if it was a 3R. Okay, so and then after that, after 10 o'clock we had news, and 10 o'clock was somewhere here. That was a nice silver bullet entry. The 10 o'clock hour open, retested the 8:30 open, and then there was a nice change in the state of delivery here when we closed bullish above here, and then this nice fair value gap was the silver bullet entry. This was the silver ICT silver bullet. Which was a nice continuation, and also this was on the second silver bullet if you missed that first one, and that was it. And then this was another one, sorry, this was another one, this was another entry here, institutional order flow entry drill, going all the way up. And obviously if you believe that the market is now going to move from this low to this high here, this area here is where you want to go in, because this is your discount here, and then this is your premium. So above this, you're only taking profits, you're cashing out. Yeah, this is where you want to cash out. You don't want to be adding positions up in here. Okay, so this entry was good, that entry was good, this was good. I think the last entry was gonna be I don't know, because you didn't retrace back inside this fair value gap here. That was gonna be your last entry, or maybe this order block here. Maybe you're gonna trade this order block, stop loss below the consequent encroachment here, and then aim for this. So I was just watching, guys, because I take one trade a day and it has to be my $1 million model, which obviously gave me an entry down here. And here I was just watching, and then I eventually gave up after this explosion. Here I was like, nah, it's gone forever. And I'm exercising discipline. I don't want to be, going in after making 5K on my, FTMO. This is going to be it, but this was a beautiful day in the market, and I'm not regretting not taking this trade. I'm just happy that I won the battle of wanting to go back in, and I didn't. So yeah, that's it, guys. I'll see you on the next video. This was insightful, and yeah, that's how I made my 5K. So I'll see you on the next video, guys. All right, if I take a trade today, I'm gonna do a review later on today. Ciao, ciao, ciao.